Mike is helping me chop because I can't sit down and do the chopping, my stupid tailbone. We're making a sauce tonight. Yay. A bolognese. And I don't want him to hurt his little fingers. So I asked him to use this thing by Pampered Chef to chop the onions and garlic. Gotta make that all diced up so we can put it in the oil and then get the sauce going. And we got something exciting in the mail. It's our very first dishwasher as husband and wife. He's had one when he was growing up, and I had one once when I lived in Florida, but I never grew up with one. And it's one of those small ones that could fit up on top of the cabinet, and it's going to go right there by the microwave. We're going to move the bread maker and the cans, food, and all that, and just, yeah, all that. It's all got to be moved. And very exciting. Are you excited?
I am.
So I'm browning up the turkey meat in coconut oil. Just a very little bit, probably about a tablespoon. And in here will be olive oil for our tomatoes. And I gotta put the garlic and oil in there and start that going. But just want to say that I'm gonna start counting the calories here for a meal and then divide it up. So as a whole, I'll be counting the turkey meat and the tomatoes and the paste all together, and then of course with the oil as well, and then divide it. So like say the sauce will make about 8 servings. So you know, you do the math, how many calories is in this meal per serving. So the turkey here, if you can read that, is 150 calories per 4. So that's 600 calories, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, that's 600 calories for the whole thing. But let me attend to this first. My sauce, and now I just put all the turkey in. And I'm going to give it a stir with all the spices. I just put pepper and basil, because I don't use salt. There's salt in the... Oh no, the tomatoes don't have salt. I got salt-free tomatoes, so that's good. I'm not sure if there's any salt in the turkey. I have to make sure, but I just can't have salt as much as possible. And I gotta watch my ingredients too, because if I combine too many things with salt, then it gets too salty, and my feet blow up, my ankles blow up, and it's not a good time. So we're gonna let that sit a while. Keep adding water so that it doesn't... it has something to steam, you know, something to cook. You don't want to cook the tomatoes and then burn it, so you got to keep putting water in. And I did put 2 teaspoons of sugar because I take sodium bicarbonate and I kill a little bit of the acid so it's not so acidic, and I got to replace it with something, and it's got to be sugar. So that's what I do, and I have to add that up. I have to count the calories in that as well. So while that's cooking, and my new dishwasher washing, yeah, look at it go. I'm gonna boil some pasta, and I found this pasta in the grocery store, and I thought it was pretty interesting because I've never seen it with so little calories. So we're gonna give this a try. I'm excited, and I'm gonna start to steam these broccoli stems, cuts, whatever. And then I'm going to put it in the oven, spray it with a little olive oil. And I use this, the misto. So I put my olive oil in here, and then you give it a few pumps, you know, to get some air in there, and then you spray all over your food. So you're not using a ton of oil, very little, barely a teaspoon at that. So it's like so little. If you use it just one spray, it's so little that it doesn't count. Of course it counts a little bit, but it's not, but it depends on how much you're spraying, because I don't spray a lot of it on. If I do, then I'll say, okay, probably half a teaspoon. And that's what's going to be happening in the next few minutes, people. I need 2 hands. 2 hands, so I can't do this with one hand, and we'll be back in a minute. Here we are with the broccoli. I sprayed the pan a little bit with the oil, put the broccoli on, sprinkled a little garlic powder, and then sprayed a little bit more, And I'm going to put it in the oven 400 degrees and roast it to our liking. We like it black and crispy. That's just our taste. You can do it as much or as little as you want. I just wanted to check the calorie count on here. So 1 cup is a serving of 30 calories is 4. So we're going to eat the whole bag between the two of us. So that's 2 servings. That's 60 calories. All right. Just wanted to add that up to the tally. And thus the dinner is done. Looks good. Yum, yum. Yum, yum for the tums. So it's 2 cooked cups. No, 3/4 of a cup cooked of the pasta. I did 2 of them. And I did a serving and 2 servings of sauce. And then it's 2 servings of the broccoli. And Michael got the stems because I just like the flowers. He's okay with the stems. I love him. But he added a little Parmesan cheese. So I just did some calorie work, and this meal was in the 600 range. And that's in, including my tea. My tea is no calorie tea. There's no sugar in it and all that, but it's a pretty hefty meal, but you know, you just gotta watch your calories while you're eating throughout the day if you're gonna have a big meal at night, or if you have a big meal for lunch. Just gotta be mindful of it. So I'll be up for a while. I slept all day, and maybe I'll take a few laps around the apartment to try to, you know, burn some calories, because I've been home for 3 days straight and I'm going crazy.
Unless he succeeds. And if there's one thing I know about your grandparents, they always find each other.
I'm just saying, this is delicious. Y'all need to get on this. Get on this. Num 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 num. Hey guys, sorry I wasn't in the video earlier. I haven't been feeling well. I tried to call the doctor, and it's Monday, but he had an appointment today, but my dishwasher was coming in, so I had to wait for that. So my next appointment is Thursday. So still in a lot of pain, and I slept most of the day. I just woke up, ate, and then went back to sleep. But guess what I got in the mail? Ta-da! So now I can go to the movies with no problem. How exciting is that? Yeah! So I'm gonna try to get up and get out tomorrow and go see a movie. Because I've been in this house all weekend. 3 days. I'm going crazy. I wanted to say that my calorie count turned out to be very good tonight. And the first thing that I noticed was that my fat intake was very low today. It said that I had to keep within a certain amount, and I stayed for the first time this week within that amount. Under. Actually, I went under. So I'm very excited about that, because I was having a little problem adjusting with fat. But it wasn't terrible, but still it was over. But this time it stayed under. And then I went over in carbs just a little bit. I think because of the pasta. And some other things I had throughout the day that had a little higher in carb. So it's a work in progress, but I'll get there. I'll find my niche and then get there. Just wanted to let you guys know that, and see you guys tomorrow. Hope everybody had a blessed Monday, had a great Monday, stayed safe, had fun, all that jazz. Bye.